Ceasar Westbrook is a local artist. He's joining us and he's responsible for some of the great pieces of art that we see throughout the city of Erie. Ceasar, welcome.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Thanks for being here. Let's talk about some of that recent work that you've done. We've talked a lot about the collaboration between the United Way and the Purposeful Placemaking Project. Talk about your work in that.
I've been able to, be a part of those murals, a lot of those happening through Erie Arts and Culture. And so we were able to find a bunch of locations who are willing to have, muralists come in, dress up their buildings, make them look a lot better, and just give, the city a much better, view.
How do you conceive of an idea that is as massive as a mural?
Yeah, well, so we kind of start small, and then we're able to scale it big depending on what the building is. And yeah, we just take small ideas and depending on who we're working with and what their ideas are, we do a lot of community engagement. And so we don't just go put anything up. We want to put something that sends a message, that's inspirational, that kind of, uplifts everybody.
So it doesn't always go this fast?
No, it doesn't always go that fast for sure. That's
one
of my personal paintings that I've done.
Cool.
Did that a little while ago. But, it's just pretty much that, just on a larger scale.
Yeah.
And so they're always fun to do. Every project brings on a new challenge, and I kind of look forward to that in every project. So
what is your favorite type of project to work on?
I love to do abstract, but also I like to do realism too. And a lot of times I kind of collaborate the two. And so just to kind of switch things around. And like I said, I kind of try to do something different than I did the last time. So I'm always challenging myself and trying to do something different.
That's terrific. How did you get started in this?
So everybody always asks me this because I was a big athlete coming up. So even some of my closest friends are like, when did you start doing art? You know what I mean? And so, because I was always in athletics.
Who does it all? I like
that.
But,
I went to school for art. And then once I graduated, I didn't even start painting until after I graduated, which is ironic.
Yeah.
And so I kind of fell in love with it and kept going and kind of just took some of my other skills from other mediums and kind of applied it to painting, and it all kind of worked out.
You're so talented.
Thank you so
Gosh,
much.
you were looking at some of the pieces. What else is in store for you over the next couple of years? What are we going to see from Ceasar Westbrook?
I kind of have a couple things lined up. I'm currently working on a few things with prep, so Cathedral Prep, and then just a few murals that are happening next summer. So there'll be a whole lot of those going around. So if you're driving around next summer and you see a bunch of murals just happening all at once, it's going to be because of that. There were, I think, 13 that happened this past summer.
And their goal of 50, it's really the goal of making that walk to school for kids in the city a bit more beautiful.
For sure.
Do people ever come up to you when you're doing some of those murals and talk to you? And
oh yeah, and,
you must like that.
Yeah, we love it. Just because they have questions. Even the young students walking have questions, and they don't get to see stuff like this happen too often.
Right.
So, and we like to engage and talk, and sometimes we even invite them to come and help us out while we're doing it, and so that kind of enlightens them a little bit more and gets them excited.
You were telling me earlier you're a native of Lancaster, but you've been here for about 8 years. What brought you to Erie? My
son actually brought me here, and so I've been here ever since, and I've been able to kind of make a name for myself through my art, and so it's been a blessing just every opportunity that I've been given, and I just look forward to all of the future ones and all the connections I make. It's all really
Do you have
beautiful.
a favorite piece that you've done so far for Erie?
I'll give you two. The Dobbins Landing, I assisted with that one. That one was pretty unique, just because of the location, and it was just really fun. The artist that I worked with, he was from Germany, and it was just an awesome experience. That was probably my first big mural.
And how long did that take?
About a week.
Wow.
Yeah, it was about a week, long days, about 8 to 10-hour days in the sun. It's in August, so the sun is just beating, but it's just like, let's get it done. You know what I mean?
We see a lot of times these works of art, we don't often get to see the faces behind them. So it's been our pleasure to talk with you and to learn a little bit more about you. Ceasar Westbrook, if you hear his name or if you see his work around town, that's
appreciate it. Thank you
and
for
come
having
back
me.
when you've got something new to display and show us.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it.
Sure will.